Fast Track Auto Mall, Cleveland's hottest deals on wheels.
Hey, it's Mike with Fast Track Auto Mall. Today we're covering a 2015 Jeep Renegade Sport. She's got 112 on her. She's going for $9,500. Little sporty package. Got the plastic under there. Take care of the rust. Little tint in the back, but keeping you legal. Nice kind of, you know, they matched up the rims, and you got your little kind of crazy tail lights in the back. I don't know. This one's always a unique design, you know. They did interesting. It's interesting with this one. What do we got there? That tire is so fresh that it's got the label. Amazing. Look at that. So fresh. Let's look up. Go. All in all, you know, 112 on the miles. Pretty clean, right? Let's open her up and get her running. All right, now she's opened up. We'll take a look. Nice. Running clean. You got some magic power waffle there. You know, there's where your terminals are. You got to snap the plastic clip off to get to them. And I don't know maybe which one you hook up to. It's like a little 3-card money. You figure out probably this one. I think this one. You know, that's probably if you're going to go negative. Anyways. Little fog light there. Yeah, nice. I like the little 2-color rims. That's kind of cool what they did. You know, it's something, right? Tread's pretty good on them. Take a look for any blemishes. I mean, she really is pretty clean on the outside. Let's take a look on the inside. Hey, you got double auto for the windows. We'll take a look at that in a minute. That's kind of a cool little thing there, right? Tried to, I don't know, they tried to put little unique design touches on this thing. But again, I always keep that in mind. I like the plastic in the, you know, underside. Whatever you can do to keep rust away. We're in Cleveland. I like that no step, it's here, but don't touch me. Anyways, all right, we got window controls back here. Decent amount of space. Free screwdriver. New rear tires. Got some Firestone All Seasons. Guy opens up real high, you know, in terms of the trunk lid. Now, so there's your button for it. You know, I always think it's in the middle. It's at the underside of this, so it's a little hidden, but you'll get it. Got some speakers, big old speakers back here. Not bad, the system in here. Got mats for you. There we go. Little compartment if you want to see what else is in here. What else we got? Ooh, got a double stacker. I don't know. There we go. You got an inflation kit. So you can probably get rid of that if you want to put a tire in there. Anyways, they're trying to do that for saving weight on the car to give it max mileage, right? That's the name of the game. Got some power back here. Seats are easy to move down. Just push over here. There you go. You know, 60/40. We'll keep looking. The tire is brand new. Look at that. Anyways, it'll rub itself out. Let the road take care of that. But again, decent space in here. It doesn't look like it got any power. I'm gonna keep the screwdriver. Sorry about that. Sorry, I apologize. Next car you can have it. Let's see. You know, again, pretty clean on the outside, inside. Plastic handle, so you're not gonna worry about like the schmutz, you know, from your fingers sticking around. Scuff plates, Jeep placarded interior, you know, just in case you forget that you're in a Jeep, just in case you forget where you're at. Got a touch screen here. I think it's a touch screen. I'll check in a second. Got backup camera as well. You got some power back there. We'll check all this stuff out in a minute. There you go. Again, I like the little accents. You know what I mean? The speakers. You try to do little bits and pieces here, right? Let's take a look on the inside. All right, so let's start here at the driver's side. We got auto on the front. Hey, look at that. One touch, save some moments from your life. Before the rears, there we go. All the switches are working. Locks, unlocks, you know, I guess because the car's running, it doesn't, but it does, you know. Child locks so nobody flies out the back. Little space, kind of angle that cup in there. Don't get an extra large. I'm pretty sure like large is your max there. What do we got? We got manual There we go. That's the recline. And jack this thing up repeatedly or bring it down, you know. Then bring her back. She's got a roll bar there, or not a roll bar, but a pull bar. Brings everything back. And let's close in. All right, so you switch this guy to which side you want. And there we go. She's moving. All right. So let's take a look here. Let's see if I can back up any. I can not back up anymore. Let's see what I can do. All right. So we got our light controls here, you know, for brights. Let's see, it doesn't have like the pull out, so that's good. You don't have to like, you know, separate thinking, bring it over here, pull it out. You know that brights are kicking in. So we'll do that. We'll leave those for now. You got your illumination controls. You can bring up the illumination of the dash. Let's take a look. What do we got? This left side. Controls let you go into vehicle settings. One setting that I would like to deal with right now is, I think, safety and assist. Which one is it? Okay, so let's go back. Safety and assist. Right? I don't want so much the buzzer volume. What I want is to... Well, you know what? We'll have to deal with that later. I'd like to shut off the emergency brake being on every time. We'll get that in a minute. But again, we got 113, 285 on the miles. And let's see, we got cruise control. You got phone and Bluetooth pairing, right? You got your emergency brake right there, which the parking brake. But I'm going to make sure to shut that off because that to me is annoying. I don't like it that it's automatically on and you have to push it off. I saw there was a setting. I'll take care of that before the end of the video. You want to shut off the traction control and peel out, go for it. Cup holders, you know, again, there's a little unique design for this. Your center armrest. You got USB in there so you can keep the phone tucked away. I like the little side thing for the wire so, you know, it doesn't crimp it. Let's turn the radio on. What do we got? Nothing. Static. Let's go find something. Okay, it's a touchscreen. Great. There we go. Clean. Done. So, give me a sec. We're going to put her in reverse. We can check out the backup camera. There we go. Not predictive. Doesn't look like it has any sensors on it, but at least you can see where you're going. Let's bring her back in. Okay? Media. So, media devices. You can hook up through the aux, fine. You know, plug that in direct. Or USB. Maybe you got storage or direct from the phone. Whatever the case is. Bluetooth. You got all sorts of stuff, right? Power. Done. Let's turn the heat on. Let's start with heat. Work our way back. Decent, toasty, good. Shut that off so nobody twitches into a coma. You know, it's crazy, right? The flicker rate, you only see it on camera. You don't see it in real life. This is interesting, right? Anyways, the heat's cooking. Let's go to AC. Had her running for a minute, so yeah, you push that guy in there, turn this all the way, done. And your defroster. And you got the rear windshield wipers, which I like. So front and rear windshield wipers. You got your light controls here. You got this little guy that'll double block the sun. You got a blocker extender. And let's see what else we got going on. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, look at that. Fancy, right? Anyways, you get the full manual on the vehicle. You got a bar here, so if you want to turn hard, someone has to hold on for their dear life. Let's take a look in the back. There we go. Checking out the back. I mean, now that seat is pulled as far back as humanly possible, so they still got some room back there, which is nice. You know, they can pull all the way back and not have them, lose their legs. 60-40 split. Let's bring her in. There we go. But let's see from the back. Let me do this. Give me a second. Let's see what the space looks like with both of them down. What kind? I mean, it's a smaller SUV, but I gotta say, with everything down, you might have a decent amount of room to play with, right? All right, let's see what we got. That's not bad, not bad. So anyways, that's what we got. 2015 Jeep Renegade Sport, front wheel drive, 112 on the miles. She's going for 95. It's only a fast track.